Hello guys, it's me Jace and I'm back with another tutorial. Yay! This one is the beautiful sateen bracelet created by the amazing Souls Provider. Yay! Okay, this one was named after the character of Nicole Kidman in the Moulin Rouge movie, if ever that some of you are familiar with it. If not, then might as well take a look at it. It's a very beautiful movie and it's called the character of her name is Satine. Actually, just for trivia, the movie was loosely based, of course, on La Traviata, of course, which is also an opera. Okay, so it's a beautiful, beautiful bracelet. It's a hook-only design, and you will actually enjoy it because there's tons of ways to make color combinations for it. It depends on your taste. Okay, well, as you know, for those who are aware, we have been posting some things about being bullies on Instagram and how others are being attacked because they can't come up with an idea and then someone would point out that it's not an original and immediately use the word stolen and stuff like that, and we would really correct them and tell them that it's not the right way to talk to people, and sadly some of them also create issues, and then it's me that's the bully. It's amazing. I don't know why, just because they are being corrected then they get mad, so I think that if you are being corrected, you should also be mature enough to know that there are things that you should really be careful with. Instagram is a personal account. People should be able to post what they want on their own accounts. We should all just be responsible enough to be careful on what we say on their account, and not to mention that to know that you are actually hurting their feelings. Okay, so I'm just saying, be a responsible loomer, be a responsible account holder, and know what your boundaries are. Anyway, enough of that. So I just wanted to say my piece that this is not the time to bully anyone, and we have now a group that is called SOAP. Okay, that is silence and what is that again? Outshine. Yeah. Adverse postings on Instagram. So check it out. Okay. So anyway, this is the beautiful sateen, which I am going to teach you. So here we go. We will be using 4 colors. I'll be using the Sweets Gray, the Persian Blue, the Persian Pink, and the Sweets Black. For the chain, it's really very simple. The chain that you have in the middle is a single chain that you create just simply by creating a cap band, just like that. And then from the cap band, you will just create a single chain by adding a band every step of the way, just like that. Just keep adding a band until you reach your desired length, but you might want to maybe subtract maybe 3 or 4 bands from your actual wrist size, because this bracelet actually gets longer as it finishes. Because we are adding more bands on the sides, it pushes it to be a little bit longer. So that's something you might want to consider. Okay, so I am going to make this whole chain, and okay, I will see you back when I finish my... no, you know what? I'll just finish the entire thing. Might as well. This is not gonna be too long anyway. And I think you guys are enjoying. So anyway, sorry about my long speech. It's just that the bullying thing is really starting to bother a lot of people. And it's funny because the people that bully actually are the ones saying that they're being bullied. It's so weird. Okay, so it's just really so weird, and then suddenly they'll post like, oh, I'm going through something and this and that, and suddenly it's them that's the victim. Just amazing. Outstanding. Can't understand how that can be concocted, but I guess some people are just really so talented at acting that when they notice that people are noticing that they are hurting other people, suddenly they pretend to be so nice, and that's not good. I don't support that. So let me see if that is long enough. Actually it is. I think that By the time that we end the bracelet, this one will be long enough for my wrist. So at the end, all you have to do is to just simply place a C-clip right there. Okay, that's simple. So we will start working from the bottom. Okay, and what will happen is that you will have to turn this sideways. Okay, and then what you will do is you will always get from this side. So you will start from your cap band, and from your cap band you will get one of those cap bands. So if you hold your cap band down, it's like that, you get one side. Okay, so let's repeat. With your cap band facing you, you get one cap band under the hook there. Okay, and then you get your two next colors. For me, it's going to be the pink and the blue. So the first band I will be adding is the pink. We will be adding two bands each time, and then I'll be adding the blue. Ta-da! That's simple. Okay, so from your cap band, let's go and pull this cap band down so you can see. This is your cap band actually. Okay, so from your cap band you will see the other side of the single chain. So this is your single chain. Your cap band is facing sideways now, so this is your cap band actually here, right here. Sorry, I'm trying to find a way to make this look good on camera. So I've captured one of the cap bands. Now you go to this next chain and you will also capture it from there, one side of that. So you get one side of that chain. As you can see here, we're getting one side, and then we will again add the pink and the blue, so two bands, and you loop those three. So the pink goes on with all those three, and so you just have the pink left, and then you add the blue, and then you loop them again, just like that. Okay, and then you will go into the next one again and capture one side of that band. So you go inside and capture that one side, get a pink and a blue again, and loop those three, pink and then a blue. And then you go into the next chain. So you're going to do this for every single chain. The pink for all three, and then the blue. This is actually all the steps that you will be doing for the whole bracelet, which we will repeat on both sides. So you get the other side again. So if you notice, we're only getting one side each of those bands on the single chain. So you get the pink on it. Let's just untwist that because it can get difficult later. Okay, and then the blue, and then you go into the next chain again and get that one side like that there. And then you get your pink and loop those three, and then the blue again, and then close it. Then you go into the next chain. Sorry if it's black and you're having a hard time seeing that. And then you get your pink again and your blue. So I'm sure you guys already get it. So I'll finish this all the way up and I'll show you how it ends. So I am at the end, and what we are going to do is we will go into this last one right after the cap band, and we will get another pink and loop all of those three on it, close it, and then we will simply place it on the hook, both sides. So you remove it and then you just place it like this. Then you get the other side and you place it like this. There you go. That's one side. Okay. So, as I said, we just lock it there. Sorry, somebody called me. So I got cut again. Okay. So that's how it is. So we will now start at the other side. So as you can see, here is your cap band again. And you will again, from that cap band, you will capture that side of the cap band. So you will get one again, one of the cap bands inside, and then get your pink again. Get your pink, and then loop that side, and then loop it on a blue again. So it's only 2 bands all the time. And then you go into the next band right there, the opposite side of that. Get your pink. Oops. Get your pink. So you're repeating the same step you did for the other side. And then the blue again. What's this? Why is it twisted? Wait, I'm just untwisting it. It's so twisted. There you go. Okay. So then you get the blue on and you loop it. Okay. So then you go into the next one. One side, see? Okay, and then get your pink. So, wow. It keeps going back. Okay. Yay! There. The pink. And then you get the blue. There. And then you go into the next one. Like that. Okay. And then you get your pink again. And unloop all 3. Okay. Loop all 3. Just remember it's always 2, so you get the blue. In case you're using the same color, which is what I did here, you can also do that. But you always have to count 2 because sometimes you'll miss and you realize, oops, I placed 1 on that side. So you repeat it again and dismantle everything. So just keep going and repeat the same thing all the way up to the top. Okay, so I will finish this and I will be back in a few seconds when it's done. So we are at the end, and just like the other side, we added to the last band right there at the bottom, and we added the pink, and now we will close it on our C-clip just like this. Poink. Oops, it got loose, so let's just get it from under the blue. Very simple. Then just lock it. Ta-da! Okay, it's there. So now we've got 6 bands on our C-clip, which we will organize later. So I'm just trying to see if I can fix it further. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we've got 6 there. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. Why is it different? Oh, did I get the wrong one? Oh, I guess it's just the balance of the bands, I think. Hold on. I think I made a mistake here. Hold on 1 second. We're supposed to have this there. This one is supposed to be locked there. Oh, okay. Now I know what the problem is. I ended here, but there's still one more. So that was my mistake. So here we go. We're going to add the blue right there, and we are going to get that last black. There you go. Now I understand. I wonder, I was like, why is there a distortion of the bands? So we've got those 2 there, and now we can lock with these 2. So you just get those 2 bands and pop them on the C-clip, just like that. See? Amazing. So now it's balanced. See? Haha. Okay. So we will now go to the next step, and that is how it looks so far. Okay. So for the next step, we will be working with the 2 bands that you will see right there, which you will also see right there. So what does that mean? We will go through those 2 bands per section. So let me show you how it works. And for this, we will be going back to the black and the gray. So I will be using the gray for the inner part, and then the black for the outer part of the bracelet. So what we do is you go to the side, and you will see these 2 bands, which you will lift just like that, and then get your gray, or get your 3rd color, loop those two and close it, and then add another black. So similar to the step that we've been doing. Then close it. Okay, then you go into the next. The next one that you will see will be this pink here. Okay, so you get those two bands that you see that are horizontal. So you pick those two up, and you again loop a gray and a black. So you lift a gray, loop a gray, and a black. Just like that. Hold on, let me just fix the twisted one there. Okay, so a black. See? Then you go into the next two bands again, which are those two. So it's better to use a different color so you don't get confused. Then you get your gray again and your black. Close it, and you get your black. Close it. So it's always two bands. Okay, and then you go into the next one and get those two pinks again. Okay, you get the gray on it, loop the 4 bands, and then you get the black. It's very easy. See? And then you get into the next 2 bands again, right there, and then you get your gray and your black. So see guys, it's very easy. Okay, so I will continue this off camera and I will see you in a few seconds. So I am at the last part. I actually gathered the last 2 already. So this is the last one where I looped the 4, and so we will now just add our last black. And I just loop it and I add it to that C-clip. Okay, I added one more because you want to end it on the black. So you just pop it on the C-clip. Just like these. Oops. Sorry. There you go. See that? Aha! So, if you noticed, I measured it earlier. It's actually now a bit longer than my initial measurement. So it does get longer as you work. So don't be surprised if you might have to remove some of the bands later. So now we go to the other side. And as taught in the very first step of how to do the sides, you go to the side and get those 2 bands on the side. And then you get your gray, you loop it on, and then you add another black. So you always add 2 colors. Depends on you, or 2 bands. It depends if you want to use 1 color, then you're so free to do so. Then you get your gray and loop the 4. And then just add another black. Sorry, it's twisted. There you go. Then you add your black. See? Oops, sorry, I was off cam, sorry. So there. And then you go into the next 2 again. Pop it on the gray. Then you get another black. Someone called again! Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, we are here and we are going to go into the next 2. So simply go into that chain and get those 2. Ooh, the road is nicey tonight. Okay, so there, and then you get your gray again. And then you just loop those 4 bands. Oops, sorry. Those 4 bands, loop it there. And then get the black and loop those 2. And then it's the next one again. So you go into that. It's very easy, really. Actually, I think in a way it's also a fast bracelet to make, so you guys are gonna have fun with this. Okay, there, and so many colors, so many color ideas you can make. So there. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this all the way up to the top, and I'm gonna be back in a few seconds to show you how it ends. So I'm at the end, and we are going to go into these last 2 right there. Okay, and then we are going to put the gray and loop those over, and just add 1 more black to close the entire thing. And so what you do, you simply loop these two over to the C-clip, just like so. Oh, my light died. Sorry. Wait, 1 second. There you go. Sorry about that. It's because the plug is near my foot, so I ended up kicking it out of the socket. So anyway, here's how it looks so far. So if you noticed, our single chain is now exaggeratedly long. Tada! Too much. Okay, so what we will do, since my wrist is only about, let me see, I have to pull it out a bit like that. See, so that it'll kind of stretch and settle, and you will see it nice and flat that way. Then we measure. So I'm kind of have like 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5, yeah, around 5. So you should end here. So what I will do is I will remove all of these, because you know you don't want to waste your brains. So you remove all those from the C-clip so that you don't get scared with what, oh no, what am I gonna do? I don't know how to dismantle it. Okay, so I need to remove 1 2 3 4 5, so I will stop here. Okay, so what you do is you simply remove everything else on top slowly, one by one. So go from band to band and remove everything slowly. So it depends on how fast you are. You can just remove it like that. Okay, do it one by one. You don't want to pull all of them all in one big jerk, because you might just end up messing up the entire bracelet. So you want to make sure that you do it nicely, picking out the bands softly. Or at least I think, to me, they are being picked out softly. So there, we are almost down to that part where we want to stop. Remove those two, then remove those two again, and then remove these pinks here, then this black right there. Okay, so here is the last part. You want to stop right there where that black is. So you remove this and this, and you want to stop there. Then you want to remove this and this blue, because that's how you want to end, with those 6 bands in the middle. And then you can get your hook, and then what I do is I get it under these 4. Okay, and then I unloop that black so it gets locked in there. Okay, and then I grab the next 2 blacks that we have right here, because those are supposed to be just there, and then you hook those 2 again, and of course these 2 blacks, and then you cross these 2 over the pink. So you cross these 2 blacks over the pink, and then you pull them out so that you end up getting those black bands wrapped or locked inside, and then put the pink back. So what you have is the black sweets locked inside right there. See? Okay, so you have 6 left in total, and what you need to do is to just measure it again, and I think it's perfect. Okay, so you can either lock it with a C-clip from there, or just get a nice toggle and clasp and lock it with a C-clip. So you can clip this already, C-clip, and here C-clip as well. Okay, so that's how it is. That's how your whole bracelet looks like. Okay, hold on, just getting rid of the bands so the view will be purely concentrated on the bracelet. Oops, dog hair. I've got dog hair on my bands. Just went down to play with my dogs. Okay, we are just cleaning up. Okay, Here we go. Yay! Okay, so there you have it. The super beautiful, very easy to make, but very creative looking bracelets. And this is called Satine, okay, by Soul's provider, Eddie. Okay, so I love the details of this bracelet, and I think that it's going to be so beautiful, especially when you photograph it. Very photographable. Okay, and it looks great with different bands. So depending on how you want to mix your bands, this is going to be a wonderful looking bracelet. So this is Satine by Soul's provider, and when you make it, please don't forget to hashtag Chase Alvarez, Satine bracelet, and Soul's provider, because we'd love to see your renditions. So I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye!